Welcome back to my channel, Be a Coder. Hope you all are fine and doing good. So in this video, we'll discuss what is translator, what are the types of translator, and why we actually need a translator. So what is a translator? Translator is generally a programming tool that is used to convert one language to another language. More precisely, it is used to convert a high level language to lower level language or machine language. So why we actually need this? Because the programs we write that is in any language, that is actually in a high level language. So as I told you, this computer will only understand the lower level language or machine language. Okay, so in order to convert our high level language to machine understandable language, we actually need a tool to convert these languages to one language to another language. So that programming tool is called a translator. So for example, let me tell you, see here, you have written a letter hi. See, you have written here hi in a high level language. This is a high level language. This is understandable to humans, but this hi will not be understandable to the machine. So in we need these translators will convert these hi to a machine understandable language. So what is machine understandable language? Computer can only understand zeros and ones, that is binary format. So these hi will be converted into some, there will be code for this, it will convert into zeros and ones, that is binary format. So these will be understandable to the computer. So in order to convert these high level language to lower level language, we need a tool, and that tool is called as a translator. Okay, now we'll see what are these types of translators. So translators are of three types: compiler, interpreter and assembler. Now we'll see in deep what is this compiler and interpreter and assembler. So first is compiler. Compilers convert high level language to machine language in one session, meaning if we want to high level language to machine language in single step, then we use a compiler. So we use a compiler to convert a high level language to a machine language in a single step. That is, whenever you compile a program, so this high level language will be converted to machine language in a single step. Okay, and these compilers are platform dependent. Now what is platform dependent in the sense? The platform dependent meaning is that there are different types of operating systems. Suppose Windows is one of the operating system, Linux is one of the operating system, Unix is one of the operating system. So in this there will be different types of compilers for different operating systems. So the compiler used in Windows cannot be used as a compiler in Linux. So okay, so these compilers are platform dependent. So here it is, that is, a compiler can convert C++ for example to a machine code that's targeted at a platform that is running the Linux OS. So Linux operating system compiler cannot be used to compile the Windows program. Okay, so these compilers are platform dependent, and compilers will report errors after compilation has finished. So after compiling has finished, these compilers will tell you whether there are any errors or not. So these C, C++, ADA and COBOL uses compilers to compile their programs. Next is interpreter. Interpreter is used to convert high level language to machine language line by line. Okay, whereas in compiler it will convert it into high level to machine language in a single step, but here it will convert high level language to machine language line by line. So in interpreter, if any error in the code, it does not convert next line of code till the error is fixed. So here, suppose for example you have written 10 lines of code. Suppose there is an error in the 5th line of code. So until you correct the error in the 5th line, it will not go to 6th line. So until the error is converted, it does not convert this high level of that 6th line to machine code. It will not convert. Okay, so interpreter compiles the codes faster than compiler, but in execution interpreter is slower compared to compiler. So interpreter compiles the code faster, but whereas while executing the programs, interpreter is slower than compiler. Okay, compiler is slower, it compiles slowly but executes fastly, but whereas interpreter, it compiles fastly but it executes very slowly. Okay, examples of interpreter languages are Python and Perl. Okay, Python and Perl uses interpreter languages, whereas here Java uses both compiler and interpreter. Okay, Java is the language which uses both compiler as well as interpreter. Now, assembler. Assembler translates a program written in assembly language into a machine language. So assembler, what does it do? As I said you, there is an assembly language and machine language. So assembly languages are converted into machine language by using an assembler. Okay, assembler language is a low level programming language, but it is better than machine language. Okay, we can understand it a little bit, assembly language, but whereas machine language we cannot understand it. It will be difficult to understand it. Okay, an assembler converts assembly language code into machine code and even lower level language. See, this machine language is even lower level than assembly language. So assembler is used to convert this assembly language to machine code. And Fortran Algol uses assembler. So these are the programming languages which uses assemblers. So that's all for this video. Thank you for watching.